This is the NSN report for the week of February 28th, 2022. Ukrainian footballer Roman Yaremchuck was brought to tears after a packed Portuguese stadium gave him a standing ovation. The 26-year-old, who plays for Benfica and is from Lviv, Ukraine, was subbed onto the game, given the captain's armband, and then bombarded with signs of encouragement and cheers from the crowd. He applauded the crowd back, thanking them for their support. Over 150,000 people have opened up their homes to Ukrainian refugees. People in countries surrounding Ukraine are welcoming those fleeing from the conflict. Even the nonprofit arm of Airbnb is reaching out and working with governments of Poland, Romania, Germany, and Hungary to offer temporary to long-term housing for up to 100,000 people. Turns out this ride in the back of a police cruiser was a good one. Toronto couple Briesh Patel and Aroshi Chopra were on their way to City Hall to get married when they hit a roadblock. Literally. Roads into Toronto's downtown core were blocked off for protests, so the couple jumped out of their Uber, attempted to walk to City Hall in their wedding attire, and realized that was going to take them a lot longer than the 12 minutes they had until their nuptials. Cue Constable Marcy Bevan-Brindle, who agreed to help the couple. The officer allowed them to jump into the back seat of her cruiser. She got them to their ceremony with 2 minutes to spare, but not before giving the soon-to-be newlyweds a big hug to congratulate them. Would you be able to stay off social media for 6 years? A teen in Minnesota did just that and collected $1,800 from his mom. When Severt Kafsas was 12, his mom Lorna said if he stayed off social media until he was 18, she would reward him with $1,800. Challenge was accepted, and when Kafsas turned 18 this past month, he collected the cash. Lorna believes her son was able to focus more on school and sports and believes he has a different perspective on social media, having it not influence his teenage years. And Australian researchers are using sound waves to turn stem cells into bone cells. That, in turn, could help patients regrow bone lost to disease or cancer. The research team at RMIT in Melbourne have spent over a decade researching the interaction of sound waves at frequencies of about 10 megahertz with different materials. The research is part of tissue engineering, an emerging field that aims to rebuild muscle and bone by harnessing the body's natural ability to heal itself. And that's the NSN report for the week of February 28th, 2022. Have a great day.